Good afternoon everybody, it's my lunchtime live at 1 o'clock. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Let me know what you've been up to. I've been up to lots this morning. My brain is going at 100 miles an hour. I love it though, it's very exciting. So firstly I'll start with what I'm actually having for lunch, as it's my lunchtime live. So I have got lentil bolognese with some salad and a tea, because I do drink tea. I talk about coffee more, but I actually drink more tea. So I meal prepped the lentil bolognese over the weekend. So that was nice, and oh, there's the sky, nice blue sky. Isn't it lovely weather today? So yeah, luckily, because I am busy doing everything that I want to do, that I'm all excited about, studying, I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about the upcoming exams. The exam period has begun, but for me to be able to sit my exams, I have to complete all of the quizzes to 100%, and I have 5 left. So I'm nearly there, and I'm catching up. I'm revising the final units, making the final notes, reading the final papers, and that was very exciting. I read a research paper on cognitive behavioural therapy working with the overweight and obese, so working with overweight and obese clients, and how you have to take a multifaceted approach to it. It cannot be a dietary intervention alone. And the more I read the paper, the more I got excited, because it was describing exactly how I have designed my upcoming programs and exactly what my upcoming membership site is going to be about. The whole ethos behind what I do is that wholehearted, multifaceted approach to health and well-being, not just exercise, not just dieting, and not just mindset. The three have to go together to achieve the results. You can achieve results with one of the three. You could achieve better results with 2 of the 3, but to achieve the best results, and the analogy that I use, to become a champion, you have to have all 3, and the 3 go together, and the 3 are the things that I love learning about. I love learning about these aspects, and I love being able to educate other people on them. So there we go, that was very exciting. So my program is evidence-based. There are research papers that prove my approach to coaching. I mean, there's meta-analyses on it, so there's One day I'll have the time to go read all the papers on why it works and tell you. But at the moment I've read one of the papers, and that was exciting. It gets me very excited. So my champion program will be beginning in 3 weeks tomorrow. And as I have just outlined, it is combining kickboxing, nutrition and mindset to help you achieve your goals. So it won't be weight loss for everyone. Weight loss is a massively common goal among society, because we all want to improve our health, and we're surrounded by unhealthy diets. It's very, very easy to put weight on, and we have just had I'm trying to use words that I'm trying to avoid using words that I really don't like. I don't really like diets, diet culture. I don't really like lockdown. I don't really like, I can say all the things I don't like. How do I like it? There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight, basically. How do I word this? If you are overweight, then I can help you. I won't put unnecessary pressure on an individual who doesn't need to lose weight, though. I think that's what I'm trying to say. The program isn't about weight loss, but weight loss is a common goal, and it will help with that. Your goal could be just to learn to kickbox, to enjoy exercise, to get a bit fitter, to be able to run around with your grandchildren at 80. That's Brooke's goal. To make time for yourself. So you might be busy running your business, looking after your family, and you know that by booking into a program you will make time to do that exercise. You will make time to prioritize your meal prep, sit down for lunch, as is healthy. That is why I created these lunchtime lives, to make myself take a break. That is important for both my physical and my mental well-being. Otherwise, I would still be studying nutritional implications in the elderly. That's the unit that I'm on at the moment. I was reading about age-related sarcopenia. Hey Brooke, how are you? It's not quite a replay yet, but thank you for letting me know you're watching. Right, so that was my first tangent, how the studying is going well and how it has validated my idea for a programme. And it even went off into this massive big vision. So dreaming big, I was like, maybe I can create the behaviour change version of Slimming World. Maybe I can help people not just achieve weight loss. So what I was saying about there are many words I don't like, and I don't like the fact that Slimming World is called Slimming World. It instantly puts in my head that being slimmer is better. And my granddad asked me this. He has a honorary doctorate in marketing. He was the marketing director or whatever for Alton Towers back when he worked there, and he said, so what is it that you do? I was like, I'm creating a brand. I am Fighting Fit, and it's hard to describe exactly what it does, but can you describe what Coca-Cola does? It's different. It's a different flavour to what is currently out there in the market. I want to be the Coca-Cola of the health and well-being world. I want to create a brand that is different from the current ones. I don't want to be Slimming World. I don't want to be Weight Watchers. I don't want to be Zumba. I can tell you all the things I don't want to be. I don't want to be a counsellor or a therapist or a hypnotherapist, all of the things that we can identify as. But all of these aspects that I have learned to become a champion, I want to put together to create a solution for you. Love it, love being different. And it's really hard to explain. I've spent a lot of time trying to learn about marketing and branding and looking at other models. I'm trying to find what I'm modelling, what I want to create on, and it's not there. It's unique. And that is very exciting because I honestly believe that it will be amazing. It will be fantastic. I just have to create it. I have to have the courage to go out there and follow what I dream. So that's my final point about what I was actually going to talk about today: positivity and creating your own happiness. So I asked the question this morning, is your Facebook feed filled with positivity? Because that is something that you can change. If you wake up every day and you watch the news and it makes you feel bad, stop doing that. If you follow negative people in your life or you have negative people in your life and they bring you down, you start being aware of how your relationships with these people, including your social media feed, are affecting you on a daily basis. Because you can remove those people from your life. It may be tough. It's easy on Facebook. You click unfollow. If it happens to be a family member or a friend or a work colleague or someone that you are close to, and you become aware that they actually bring negativity into your life, it may take courage. It may be a difficult decision to make, but to create your own happiness, you have to make that decision, and you have to do that, because don't allow someone else to hold you back. I've identified that throughout my life I've had negative influences, and I am a positive person. We were talking about positivity and the kind of, I don't know the way to describe it, airy fairy, happy-go-lucky, oh, the world is amazing. The world is not amazing. Life is not amazing. I'm using amazing a lot, probably because Brooke's watching. It's not in its own right. There are terrible, awful things happening around the world, and we can't change them. We have to be realistic, and we have to acknowledge that, and we have to do what we can to make the best of a bad situation. If we are in a bad situation, and I know everybody that I've spoken to on a close level, anybody that's listening to this, hey Brooke, hey Holly, we've all experienced things that have not been amazing in our lives, but how we choose to move on from that. If we choose gratitude, I choose gratitude. I've always been grateful. I've always been grateful for the positives. I look for the positives. I was describing this to Eloise. I went running once and I was listening to a podcast, and I used to hate running. My voice inside my head used to say, I hate running, I hate running, I hate running, my legs hurt, my legs hurt. So I hated running and my legs hurt. But I was listening to this podcast by Dean Graziosi. If you want to listen to him, he's very inspirational. He's very high energy, very Tony Robbins-esque. But while running, that helps because I want high energy. And he was saying, when did you last appreciate the oxygen that you were breathing in? When did you last realise how amazing it is that we live on a planet that has the perfect what is it? The perfect thing that we need to sustain our life in an abundance. We don't even think about that. We don't even think about what we've got. The fact we have running water in our taps, the fact we have food in our fridges. And if you don't, I really am truly sorry to hear that, and please do feel free to contact me and I will help you have food in your fridge if I can in any way possible. But, and I have been in situations in my life where I haven't had food in my fridge, so I do know what that feels like, and I am grateful to have food right now, sitting here doing my lunchtime live. But back to the oxygen. When did you last be grateful for that? So while I'm running, thinking, I hate running, my legs hurt, I was like, actually, be grateful that you can breathe. Be grateful that you have legs that can hurt, that you can make run. Be grateful that you are fit. I am fighting fit. Be grateful about that. Reframe it. If you're telling yourself you hate something, you will continue to hate it. If you tell yourself that you can't do something, I was talking to Richard about this, how I can't do the side splits and I can't ever imagine being able to do the side splits. And he said, well then you never will then, will you? You have to see yourself doing it. You have to see yourself doing it. And then going back to the very reality of it, you also have to go and stretch. You have to go through the pain. There is no way that I am going to achieve the splits without going through the pain. When I am doing those stretches, it hurts. I have to learn to breathe into that. I'm trying to control my own mindset, control my own breathing and relax, because that is how I will achieve it, by learning to overcome the pain and relax into it, and by visualizing the success. So it is a combination of the two. Having the positive mindset, believing that I will achieve it, and putting the work in. And on that happy note, I'm going to go and enjoy my lunch, which I am very grateful to have. And if you were listening to this, thank you very much. It's been quite a long one. Thank you, Brooke, for listening. Amazing is great, and you are always amazing, truly inspirational. And I love listening to your lives, and I appreciate that you love listening to my lives too. Oh, yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish it on that because I've got a coaching session this afternoon, and then I'm going to have coffee with my friends. They're coming over with their babies, and that is amazing. There we go. I just wanted to share that. Life is amazing. Enjoy it, appreciate it, and practice gratitude. Have a lovely day, everybody, and have a lovely lunch.